Hello, my name is Saocain, and I'm going to show you Privateer Hype club weapons build. So, first of all, let's take a look at the Privateer Hype abilities and all kind of perks I was using in this build. Plasma Pulse is a deployable device which spews plasma mines for 6 seconds, and each mine deals almost 18,000 energy damage. The second ability is called Rosie, and Rosie is a mountable turret which deals a little bit over 26,000 physical damage per shot and fires 7 shots per second. Also, Rosie has 150 ammo. Decoy is a deployable scarecrow which distracts nearby enemies for 6 seconds. Privateer Hype Commander perk is called Swap the Deck Plus, and it is increasing club weapons damage by 50%. I am using Slow Your Roll theme perk, and this perk freezes melee attackers for 2 seconds. Mist monsters are not frozen, but slowed by 43%. The first class perk is called Kinetic Overload, and description says melee knockbacks and staggers trigger kinetic overload, dealing 25 base energy damage to nearby enemies. After melee critical hits, increases melee impact damage by 10% for 5 seconds, up to 5 stacks. So to use kinetic overload, you need a melee weapon which has a high impact damage, or a good critical chance, if you need to increase your melee weapon impact damage. The second class perk lets you to place a base to reinforce attached structures with 60 armor, extends 4 segments from placement, and it is placed from trap wheel. The first support perk is Assassination. Dealing melee weapon damage grants 1 stack of Assassination, you can have up to 5 stacks, and Assassination lasts 5 seconds and increases melee weapon damage by 22.5% if you have 5 stacks. You need Assassin Sarah in this support slot. Corrosive Strikes apply 30% snare and affliction, which deals 37% of damage dealt each second for 3 seconds after melee critical hits. Deadly Blade Crash will give you this perk. Go in Coconuts gives you a 20% chance to find coconuts in containers, and also it increases damage by 16% while affected by coconuts. If you want to use coconuts, you need Crossbones Barrett Pirate Outline. Maximum Overload perk increases kinetic overload damage by 50%. Making Constructor's class perk better. Steel Wool Sid will give you this perk. And the last perk is Survivalist, which is going to heal you on the battlefield with every elimination over 3 seconds. No doubts here, Survivalist Jonesy will give you this perk. 2 gadgets I'm using in this build is like always, Adrenaline Rush and Stationary Hover Turret. Let's talk about pros of this build right now. And this build has 4 ways to regenerate hit points without using healing traps. Life Leech perk on my weapon, Survivalist perk in support slot, Coconuts, and Adrenaline Rush. So that's enough to survive on the battlefield. Team perk Slow Your Roll became very effective against Riot Huskies with this melee build, because you have enough time to deal with that Riot Husky while he's frozen. Privateer Hype Constructor is buffing club weapons a lot if she is in commander slot, so if you like club weapons very much, it's time to grab a club weapon and smash some husks. The current loadout can increase club weapons damage by 88.5% if all buffs are active, so this means you are doing almost 2 times more damage than the normal amount. I wanted to use the Ice Queen in the support slot and increase club weapons damage even more, but I noticed her standard perk, Cold to the Touch, is not working, because I got no damage buff against frozen enemies. Okay, so this is a part I don't like very much, because I have to reveal disadvantages and weaknesses of the builds I am making. So the first weakness of this build is slowing pools. I like this build and club weapons doing more damage, but if there is the slowing pools debuff, it can be very annoying, because you can't reach husks very fast, and blasters can be very dangerous this way, so you should always have a ranged weapon ready. This build is a melee build, so the disadvantage is ranged husk reachability. There are no club weapons with leap attack, so you have to make sure you have ranged weapon equipped and ready for such situations. This build has no abilities to move faster, or movement speed buffs, so you can feel your character is slow, but don't worry, you can always use a hoverboard to beat longer distances. I think we have wasted enough time already, so I am going to stop blabbering, and I will show you Privateer Hype club weapons build gameplay.
Let's build.
Ready for action.
Sorry. Wish I could. Nope. Phew. You serious?
That's enough blue glow. You got this, Commander.
Oh, I think I'm next. feeling quite fit. Wish I could. I don't care for that one. You serious? Sorry. Can't. Oh, boo yourself. I think they like us. We got this. Nope.
Tracker spotted!
Sorry. You serious? Can't. Wish I could. Phew. Can't do nothing. Oh, everyone, stop killing me. Vitality.
Challenge success! Good job, team! Ha! Double trouble! Multi-Atlas win!
We just have watched the gameplay, so it's time to rate this build. Privateer Hype is the pirate constructor, and her commander perk, Swab, the deck plus, is increasing club weapons damage by 50%, and the wall build is increasing club weapons damage by almost 90%. So this build is powerful enough to deal with husks and mist monsters. 80 points for the power of the build. This build has 4 ways to regenerate hit points without using healing traps, so you can survive on the battlefield very well if there aren't ranged monsters too much. 86 points for survivability. If you want to use the full power of the build, you should collect some coconuts first and use it every 30 seconds. 81 points. This club weapons melee build is fun to play, and I am giving it 78 points. If I had a club weapon with leap attack, this build would get an additional 8 points. You need at least one good club weapon for this build to work and to be fun to play, but I recommend to have a ranged weapon ready too, because ranged monsters can be a problem sometimes. 77 points. Privateer Hype club weapons build is rated a little bit over 80 points, and I am dedicating this build to club weapon fans. If you have some ideas how to improve this build, let me know in the comments below. And guys, a big thanks for watching my videos. This is motivating me very much. So I hope you will find some useful information in this video. And like always, thank you a lot for watching. Good luck everyone, and have a nice day. See you next time.